Let's find a comfortable seat. And then either bring your hand onto your heart and see if you can find your heartbeat, or find your pulse. So we want to connect into the pulsation of our circulation. So see if you can find maybe your pulse, maybe the beat of your heart. And whichever you've found, we're going to take a moment to simply sit with that internal rhythm of blood flow pouring through our system. And you can let your eyes be open, or they can just lower a little bit. You can close your eyes. I'm going to close my eyes. Just taking a few moments to sit with our own beating heart, allowing your mind to come to rest into your heart. And allowing the feel of the pulsation, whether that's under your hand, the heart center in the chest, or the pulse that you found. See if you could allow the sensation of pulsation to invite you into present time. And we'll just take another few breaths in this way, simply attuning. You can imagine this pulsation that's kind of moving through every single layer of our being, through the arteries, the veins, the capillaries, and the fluid motion of blood being refreshed at the heart center. But that the heart center is connected to the entire body through this vast networks of rivers and streams. Like the branches of a tree and the roots of a tree growing in every direction through our whole body landscape. And then you can really slowly start to release your hand from your pulse or from your heart and rest your hands wherever it's most comfortable for you, where you can find a sense of a quiet uprightness through the spine, and then just enough effort to sustain that levity of your seat, the buoyancy in your spine, everything else smoothing down as if your skin could soften down. And sometimes in the texts of Tantra, the recognition sutras in particular, the heart is referred to a lot. When the heart is referred to, it's referred to as awareness itself. They describe awareness itself as the heart. Just as our blood replenishes itself in our physiological heart center, this capacity to tap into awareness itself, source itself, so that we can also be replenished. And so as you sit here, just in presence, receptive, available, simply opening to being, and resting your mind into heart, whether for you that is your physical heart or awareness itself. And bringing our attention out of our head into heart. Michael Shea describes the heart as the gateway to non-conceptual knowing. As you rest your mind into your heart, starting to open to this idea of listening without words, sensing into your experience of being as you rest your mind and get attentive to heart. Let your mind rest in your heart. Feel the pulsating center of life. And how far from the center, where the pulsation is the most obvious, can you also notice the sensation of pulsation? The pulsation of life that the yogis call spanda. On the level of the cell, on the level of the heart, on the level of awareness itself, the vibratory quality of existence itself. As you anchor your awareness to your physiological heart, the center in your chest, and then branch out with it as if your awareness could pour through all of those arteries and veins and capillaries to reach every single part of your entire body. And still keeping that sense of anchored awareness at the center of the heart, allow your awareness to move all the way through to the periphery and through the porousness of your skin. Still anchoring attention at the heart. How wide, how far can your awareness move? Rest your mind into the heart. The heart inside your body and the heart of awareness itself. Multidimensional. Let your awareness move beyond into the space around you, fill the room, while simultaneously anchoring awareness in the heart of your body, the heart center. Just enough effort to maintain the levity of your spine. Everything else softens down. Back of the neck, spacious. Back of the skull, broad and slightly elevated. Easy breath. And then bringing to mind one aspect of your experience, one aspect of your life that cultivates a sensation of appreciation. And bring to mind one thing, one person, one quality, one aspect of existence that cultivates and invites within you the sensation of appreciation. And allow that sensation of appreciation to build in the physiological heart center. How does appreciation feel as a sensory experience in your heart? And then imagine that sensation of appreciation starting to move through the bloodstream, constantly refreshed every time it returns to the heart. Through the arteries, from the heart out into the rest of your body. And from every part of your body all the way back to the heart through the veins. This ongoing distribution of appreciation through the fluid matrix into every single cell. Self-regenerative, self-renewing. Feel your whole body filled with the sensation of appreciation. Whilst maintaining a sense of being anchored in the heart center of your body, can you allow that feeling of appreciation to flood beyond your skin and into the atmosphere, into the space around you, riding on your awareness? How far can it reach? How far does your awareness reach beyond the house, beyond the garden, beyond the country? In every direction, with no boundary. They say that the heart is where we can sense the collective. Cultivating the sensation of appreciation and letting it ride beyond on the waves of your own awareness into the collective field. Like a gift. And then calling into receiving, calling in what your heart requires in this moment. Nurturance, support, any quality of being. And imagine from that really wide cast of your awareness being poured out. Imagine it turning and pouring in now, receiving all the way in from the heart of awareness to the heart of your own body. Receiving what you need, name it. And then allowing your awareness to start to travel and soften all the way back and through your skin and all the way back to your physiological heart. And maybe you can feel its beating, the rhythm of your own life, the dance of our own heart, emotion. Maybe bringing your hand back to feel your pulse, or bringing your hand to rest over your physiological heart center, feeling its movement through your hand. Softening your face. And gently starting to bow head to heart as you gently lift heart to head. Bringing hands to prayer perhaps, or both hands to rest on your heart. Bowing head to heart. The gateway to non-conceptual knowing. And then these hands, just allow them to start to brush over your face, almost like you're washing your face. As we start to bridge our practice into our day-to-day awareness, just keeping that sense of awareness inward pouring. As you just gently cover your eyes with your hands and blink your eyelashes open with your hands covering your eyes, so there's a soft return to the light of the space that you're in. And then really gently releasing your hands and keeping your gaze low, and your gaze lands on whatever it first sees. And awareness still gently anchored into the heart as you just take a little look around your space. Noticing this capacity to be gently anchored internally, even as you start to reach out with your attention. And then bringing your eyes to the screen perhaps, and we see each other. And we'll close there. All right. Thank you for joining me.